So, you review bomb She-Hulk. You know what you did was wrong. The question is, what are you going to do to fix it? Maybe you thought you were being funny. Maybe you thought you were being cool. Maybe you just had some pent-up aggression. And if you want to get rid of that, you can roast us. We can handle it. Do it in the comments below. Give us bad ratings. Whatever you want to do. How many more of these do I have to film?
Wait, hold on.
Hello. That's the intro right there.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Comics and Cold Ones.
Love the energy, Glenn.
More energy than I do.
Yeah, man's serotonin is peaking today.
I'm one of your four hosts.
No, I am worn out today. I am one of the other four hosts.
I'm also one of the other four hosts.
I'm here. Present.
Roll call.
Today, She-Hulk Episode 2 and Fantastic Four got its director. What's his name?
Jamie?
Matt Shackman.
What did he do? What has he done?
He did WandaVision.
He did WandaVision. That's what it
And
was.
he's definitely. Well, let's just start with this because we're talking about it right
That's the plan.
Yeah.
So he left Star Trek. He was supposed to direct
Yeah,
Star Trek.
he was supposed to
Next
do a new
Generation.
Star Trek movie, but he did because
due to
Fantastic
conflicts, and the conflicts will come out September 8th? 9th.
New Star Trek, like Chris Pine Star Trek?
Yeah, they're supposed to do one more movie with that
He's
Star Trek
supposed to-
world.
He was supposed to direct this guy, and then he said, I'm going to do the Fantastic Four.
Apparently,
They had two
Foggy
other-
has a ton of trust in him.
Yeah, they had two other people lined up. I can't remember the names, but it was the... Did you ever see Dog, the Channing Tatum movie?
No, but I've seen the trailer.
So the guy that directed that was one of the people.
Okay.
And then somebody else. I think the other one was a female. I can't remember who.
The guy who directed Dog is, Glenn?
Reed Caroline.
Reed Caroline or Caroline. We don't know. but
Reed
anyway.
Caroline.
He was one of the people. And then the other one was...
Channing Tatum was the other director of Dog, but
and it
he
definitely was not him.
I don't think he's
No, he's
still scoring from Gambit.
Yeah, he's still waiting to get Gambit.
Yeah.
Anyway, they have a very good friendship, relationship, whatever you want to call it. He trusts him because WandaVision was nominated and won Emmys.
It'd be interesting because he can go anywhere with the genre because he's done so many genres with WandaVision.
He did, in fact, do that.
The only thing I hope he doesn't do is have so many red herrings.
But
Like Magikarp?
what about the dog?
The Bounty Hunter?
No, like from the
They're gonna bring
from the
back
movie
Dog.
From the movie Dog.
Oh, he's coming back. He's canon.
He's the post-credits.
It's him.
Not the-
Picking up the gauntlet.
The
Fine.
Dog cinematic universe.
Maybe he
Did
also.
he see you?
Maybe he also will direct.
Nope.
The best DCU out there.
I think they should get him to direct a Cosmo the Space Dog movie.
I don't think we're gonna.
Moving on from the dogs.
I could see that actually.
We're done with the
Cosmo
dogs.
movie?
I've had enough.
that was
Air
funny.
Bud? Space Bud?
I've had enough of this canine conversation.
Yeah, so I mean, I'd like to see him doing what's it called, Fantastic Four.
This is
but-
also the director that gave us the first bit of hope that Reed Richards was coming in.
That's true.
He did, but
That's true.
he's really bringing in
Yeah.
that aerospace engineer
That's
now.
true.
He also I don't know if he's gonna be good at it, but I hope he is because
Directed
TV
the hell out of WandaVision.
TV shows and movies are also very different.
very
things.
different pacing wise
But-
and everything.
You know, with the Marvel shows, I mean, pretty much every
Yeah.
one of them is a movie.
Yeah, they're closer to a movie than a normal TV.
The only thing I'll say is I was very let down by the whole ending of WandaVision because we were all built up so high.
But that's not because of anything they did.
No, he
That's
did a
because-
good job
That's
writing
because of
it.
what everyone
Well, that's-
insinuated.
That's what we did to
Well,
ourselves.
that's what we did,
also-
yeah.
He didn't write it. He just directed it.
Yeah. And I feel like on the director front,
Yeah.
it was very well done.
Like the cinematography and everything
Yeah.
in that show was amazing.
And WandaVision?
Yeah.
Just
I've seen better.
no red herrings. Everything was a red herring.
Up until the generic space battle at the end.
Yeah.
Beam.
I
the
think a
beam
big part
versus
of that
beam.
show was let's see what we can get away with. Let's see what we can make the fans think is going to happen.
Test
Let's
the
fuck
waters.
Let's fuck with them a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I like the Magic Show,
I
In
did like the
WandaVision.
Magic Joe episode.
episode 2.
Yeah. Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Jeremy looked confused, so we had to help him out.
Yeah, he gummed up the gears.
Anyway, he's Fantastic Four director.
He is, or he's like,
He's heavily rumored.
or
and
like he is.
he will be.
I've
He
seen
did an
a lo-
interview
I've seen a lot of confirmed.
Yeah, he did an interview with comicbook.com. And
BD.
I didn't watch it, but BD posted like he is the front runner for it.
Yeah.
Well, he left a big project like Star Trek.
And he's off of Star Trek now.
I mean,
so
yeah,
like,
Star Trek
Trek's
is
a big, like,
massive.
big project. So you'd have
not
to be
as
going.
big as Marvel.
That's what I was gonna say. You'd have to be going to something bigger.
Fantastic Four.
Or something
Fantastic
he's
Four.
passionate about. Doesn't have to be bigger.
Yeah.
I think
could be instead of chasing the check, you know.
I think they're like
In this day and age, doubt it.
they're starting to run out of directors.
Well, they're trying to keep them like, and he's already connected to the MCU. So
Yeah,
it
but and then
wouldn't-
they did the same with Shang-Chi in the Kang Dynasty.
Yeah.
And then Taika.
I think is you're not gonna fucking run out of directors. I could go down Commercial Street and find 12 directors, and not gonna be good, but I can find them.
That's not a reference a whole lot of people are gonna get.
But our audience will. Anyway.
You just can't post that one on TikTok.
That's not a nationwide thing.
Yeah,
I bet everywhere
I'm
has
sure
a commercial
every town
street.
has a commercial street.
Probably different commercial
Yeah,
streets.
different kinds of
it's
commercial street.
Different kinds, and so they're not all commercial street, but they are a commercial street.
Anyway, man's gonna bring in
Does that say he's in house?
No, he's directed episodes of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Succession.
He does a lot of TV.
Everybody hates
I was gonna say,
Chris,
does he have any
Billions.
movies on the belt?
That's what I'm checking. He's
Dogs.
directed episodes
Fargo.
of Game of Thrones.
Oh, you Fargo?
He did Fargo?
Game of Thrones.
No girl.
What are you
He's
doing?
directed everything.
What are you
by the
doing?
looks of
What
it.
was he? What are you doing? Game of Thrones?
Let's check that out.
Let me see that. Jamie, pull that up. Can we get that up on the screen?
Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you.
He does a lot of TV anyway.
Yeah, it's a lot of TV, but I mean, Game of Thrones is.
Season 8.
Oh,
that
don't
was-
tell me that.
No, that was
No, he didn't direct season 8.
An episode in season 8.
What
by the looks of
episode?
things.
Which one?
It doesn't say. It literally just says Game of Thrones season 8.
Yeah.
Less
Give
confidence.
me a moment.
The worst season.
less confidence in this man now.
Yeah. I thought
I thought the brothers.
I thought the
did
Benioff
whole
boys
thing.
did all them. Yeah.
He might have just done one episode.
It might have. It could also just be something that's wrong.
He could have also just wrote an
I'm
episode.
gonna say it's something that's wrong.
Yeah, I mean, internet is wrong consistently.
Man did a lot of television
A
direction.
lot of television. So I mean,
not so much
that's-
TV. Or movies.
When I put in Matt Jackman Game of Thrones episodes is the first thing that comes up.
All right. I need
Spoil-
Spoils of
of
War
War.
and Eastwatch, if you know them by names.
They were in 2017.
Eastwatch, isn't that the one where Daenerys gets to King's Landing?
No, I don't think.
I now have his Wikipedia up. I trust that more than IMDb.
Isn't Wikipedia the less reliable one?
Absolutely.
That
Like anybody
depends.
can edit that.
There's a lot of sources cited
Anyway,
on
did
there.
Game of Thrones end in 2017?
It ended
I think so.
20,
Yeah,
No,
so-
2018, wasn't it?
The two episodes that he directed were in 2017.
Yeah.
Anyway, if
Whatever.
you watch Game of Thrones, you know those episodes. He did those.
House of Dragon.
They ended
Sick.
in 2019, so 2017 would have been good time.
Yeah.
he did
no,
New Girl.
okay, good shit.
New Girl.
Good shit. New Girl.
Girl,
It's
yeah.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Good shit.
All good shit.
Fargo,
But-
Succession,
yeah,
Mass Hits.
Lots of TV shows, man.
Yeah.
But not.
Nothing real. One movie.
Dog.
One Tree Hill.
He did some theater work, but one movie, Cut Bank.
I thought
No,
he.
Dog is a different
Oh,
director.
Dog's the other guy that was up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's scary.
I
Den of Thieves. Den of Thieves. Oh wait, that's
Den
not.
of Thieves. Isn't that one
He
really
did a
bad?
theater release of Den
Yeah,
of Thieves.
never mind. That's something
He
different.
did-
That's not the 50
He
Cent.
did it straight to Broadway.
Yeah, he's done every big TV show.
But
But-
man, I don't know.
I mean, if he's he's coming back consistently on shows and whatever,
Feige
and he's
has a
on
lot
the
of faith in
biggest
him.
of the big like TV shows for like these are some of the biggest ones out there.
Foggy's giving him Fantastic Four though, so
If Feige's got the trust in him, I
in
can trust
Foggy
him.
we
I
trust.
think I might give this Cut Bank movie a watch this weekend to see
Yeah.
how it is. That's his only movie he has a credit for on his Wikipedia.
I might watch.
Maybe the TV skills can kind of translate over to like because I mean TV shows are a lot more in character development and
And a lot of
Stuff
those,
like
It's gonna
that
be,
and-
and it's not an origin story though.
yeah. So I mean, it might be able to better introduce us to characters and actually develop them
I hope
better
he-
on screen because of how much TV experience he has.
I wonder if he'll kind of make it like TV-ish, like sitcom, like if he got like New Girl, Always Sunny.
Yeah.
he
stuff
has some
like
good
that.
comedy characters in the Fantastic Four, though. You can do a lot with Ben Grimm and Johnny Storm alone.
Just
The boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, let them
Oh,
have
boys.
like a good time, write them funny together. But he also, the TV shows he did are big budget TV shows. WandaVision, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
They're huge budget shows.
Yeah.
So people
I
trusted
don't-
him with money before for a budget.
I don't think it's going to be that new of territory for him. You know, I don't really know the subtle nuances in the difference of TV show to movie, but
There is some.
there
obviously,
definitely is. I mean, TV shows, you're always trying to get someone into the next episode.
but movies you're trying
Fun fact, his one movie, the lead was Liam Hemsworth.
Nice.
Liam Hemsworth confirmed for Fantastic.
That's Human Torch.
And Billy Bob Thornton was also in the movie.
Billy Bob.
He's
Big
going to be
bad
Mr.
Billy Bob.
Fantastic.
I don't know. Apparently they got everything's nailed down. It's coming out like September, like during D23.
Yeah, they said
the cast.
the big
is-
thing is that they're announcing the cast and the director.
What's
Director's
that-
already
what's
there.
What's the date of that again?
September 9th and 10th.
9th and 10th. Disney, Marvel's on the 10th, though.
Okay. Nice. That'd be good.
Anyway, and
Stay tuned for that.
yeah, in 2 weeks' time we'll have a big ol' stinky episode.
I didn't expect us to go
Big
this big into Matt's career.
Yeah, neither did I.
a big deep
You
dive
gotta
on
do
it,
a
man.
deep dive.
Hey, we're developing.
Absolutely.
Moving on.
She-Hulk, episode 2.
Great.
Great.
What was the beginning? Let's start right from the beginning.
Everyone
Starts-
give 2 words response to the episode.
Wolverine.
That's not.
Your 2-word
Metal
review.
claws.
Your 2-word review.
Was good. Men bad.
me like.
Why use many words when few words do job?
Space Hulk.
How do they start? They start with fucking
Right after when she literally kicks Titania.
Her cell.
And they're
Yeah,
at
oh
the
yeah, it's
bar.
like the news story. There's like it opens with a news story of her. She's got She-Hulk, and then they go in and
they go to a bar.
She-Hulk, She-Hulk,
Oh yes,
She-Hulk.
yeah.
Are they really calling me that?
Yeah.
That better not stick.
So it might have been because I was super baked, or just whatever. Specifically in the bar scene, I found the CGI to not be great.
I wasn't
I
a fan
didn't.
of it.
I didn't see it, man. I thought it looked good.
I don't know. She felt very much like she was not there.
I thought it
And-
looked
I didn't
really
notice it.
I thought it
agree
looked
with
really
Cameron
good.
on this one. She
Yeah.
looked out of place.
Pause. The whole Hulk scene where he's in space.
Yes.
That is 100% CGI.
Oh
Yeah,
Everything is.
yeah,
She said it wasn't even shot on like a regular camera.
yeah. That's
So
We'll get to
wild.
that when we
I
get
know,
there.
that's-
I know, but I just wanted because he said CGI and
Yeah.
I wanted to
But
get it
that
out.
That's what-
CGI
that's
looked
what-
unreal.
And that's what's so. I just don't know why they can make him look so good and she doesn't look that.
It's because
she
you're
can't look
not
that good.
used to seeing a female
It's
as CGI.
whatever.
It absolutely is.
Yes.
I want to see.
Then make her ugly with scars.
I want Corridor Crew. This is my call out. I want Corridor Crew to go in.
Did they
and,
do
and
it yet?
They
They must
talked
have.
about
They
the
did the
trailer.
trailer.
They did the trailer, but I want them to talk about the episode and they can explain to
But
me
they-
why she doesn't look good.
They even said the same thing. They were like, it's because Hulk has so many features that you
Yeah.
can make him look like more real.
Oh man,
They
give
make
her
her
a
ugly.
beard.
That's where I got it
Give
from.
her a beard.
Because it was like he has scruff and this and
Yeah.
that. Like you can have things that make him look real, and she just has like she's just a green woman.
Yeah,
Give
but
her, give her a couple scars on her cheeks or something. Then.
Like,
Like-
and
something.
Gamora's painted.
Yeah,
Gamora,
so
in
now-
yeah,
comparison,
Gamora's painted.
she's
It's all
painted.
makeup.
She-Hulk is grown and
muscled out.
I
Why
don't
didn't
know,
they
man.
just find
Like,
a really tall woman then?
Because she's killing
Why
it. man.
didn't no?
She is.
She could play. Like go Lou Ferrigno.
No,
somebody
get
to play-
out of here.
Somebody to play Jen
No.
Walters and a tall girl to play She-Hulk.
No, Glenn.
That might have been my worst take I've ever had. And
No,
I've had
it's
some
not.
bad takes.
Not even
your worst
take.
definitely not the worst one.
No.
You go back
But yeah,
to
like
episode
I
1.
found.
Oh man.
I don't know, like even more so than just her face in this. I found like I talked about it last week how I found like the animation was solid and stuff like that. But I found even in this, like there were some points where she's moving in ways that just doesn't seem natural and just didn't seem to like it took me out of it.
I don't think so.
I don't
The
know.
one thing when you showed me the scene, the only thing I even noticed, and this was out and beating the sunglasses on, is
Yeah.
when she grabbed the glass. It didn't look like they were actually contacting.
Yeah.
It looked like there was just like everything was not touching.
Yeah, and it was all just like faked.
By the way, we got new glasses. Look at this. Thor Thunder Mug. Woo-hoo.
The nice
Shameless
mug.
plug alert.
Shameless
Loving Thunder Mug.
If you're
plug.
interested, message us on Instagram.
Mug plug.
You haven't even advertised. He said you guys are getting a sneak peek here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think I lost it.
But even with the bad CGI in that, it to me anyway doesn't take away away from the show.
No,
I still find
I-
it a really good show.
Still good, still really
Yeah.
great. It's just like for me, like this was
Was
my.
it the whole episode, or was it just that scene specifically?
It was
It was
mainly
the-
that. It was mainly at the bar, but there.
See, I didn't
I think
see
there
that
were
part.
there were some other bad
It
parts.
could
like
be
probably when she's
also
walking
because
through
of
the
like
office.
the lighting inside, like it's a
It's a
dimly
dim
lit
lit like bar.
thing, and then it's
Yeah.
her being green, and there's a lot going on there.
Maybe they're mismatching their lightings because
They had
if
Glenn.
it's-
They
if
had
it's-
Glenn doing the coloring.
Well, I mean, usually dimmer light is
At Daredevil doing it.
dimmer light will improve your CGI. I mean, if you can match it, because
Yeah.
then you don't have to keep the highlights in and the details as much.
It was.
I hope Corridor Crew watches this video. Have us on.
Somebody
I'll,
tag
I'll
them.
come on the couch.
Somebody tag them in the comments.
Yeah.
It
Somebody.
was that the whole first scene. They're celebrating, everyone's having a good time, and then they're like, "You
Flip
lost,
that hat
you,
around, buddy. You're getting dark on you.
you lost,
Speaking of dim light,
you lost the case. You're fired." I'm just gonna go that.
Raw Dog it.
We'll go back.
Yeah, we can't have the She-Hulk in court.
Yeah, no, you're fired.
Yeah.
The other thing that you said, the guy,
He is
the overly.
I get the point that you're making with the guy, like that there are some assholes that are out there that are like that, or that are just no matter what you do.
But he's
they're-
like overly misogynist.
he's like the word I saw used for him that I believe was caricature.
For
like
the
he's
fans
just
that-
like he is like such a cartoonish bad guy.
For the
he's-
fans that weren't around when we talked about this before, we're talking about the other lawyer.
Yeah, the bad
other
guy, the
district
bad guy
attorney.
lawyer that at the bar he's like, yeah,
There's a sexy girl. I got to hit on it. Yeah, on it.
That's
Not
what
on her.
that's what I have for Comics and Cold Ones content.
Yeah.
They are most
it.
definitely. I'm calling it right now. They're going against each other in court.
You think?
They already.
No, like
No,
Well,
they
yeah,
didn't-
they
that
probably
was-
are. Yeah.
they are definitely. He's had too much screen time to just be.
Yeah.
He will.
I think
probably-
they just want like I think they just want to make a joke out of like some asshole.
He could
Yeah.
be on the
Like-
side to keep Emil Blonsky in jail, though.
Yeah.
He's the
Like
DA. Like,
I think
Yeah.
they just want to show like that people. Not,
dicks?
not us. That people
And not us.
do not like females.
there's guys like that out
Yeah.
there.
And they're just like taking it.
and
you
then
know.
she gets fired, and she's literally like saying, "I'm balling on a budget," basically.
Balling on
Yeah.
a budget.
yeah.
She won't buy another drink. I thought that was really funny.
No, I fucking laughed when she went in her family's house and he was like, "You don't have to worry about everybody finding out you're fired." I already told them.
already told them.
I fucking died at that. She says, "Oh, it won't be awkward at all."
Immediately. Oh, you got fired, eh?
I love how her family just quickly turned it to. So what are all the heroes that we know you've never worked with like?
I
What does
wish-
Hawkeye do with his heroes?
Yeah, what does Hawkeye do with his arrows?
Does he go back and get them?
I
Seems
wish
a little irresponsible to leave them out.
it would be cool to see if the whole family talk about Bruce.
Yeah.
Because the father did. He was like, "This isn't even the first time we had to deal with a Hulk in the family." Like, okay, what else do you got for me then?
Yeah.
Give me
so-
more.
The guy that her mother says, the kid, that's a big fan, is a character from the comics.
Who is he?
Fuck, it's like it's Photon or Faston or something.
Fastos. No,
Amadeus
you're
Cho.
good.
Photon is
no,
Photon's
Photon's
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, it starts with a P. But
Peter.
But basically the whole he's like a
Clearly.
yeah, it's Agent P clearly. It's like he's like a D-list character,
Oh yeah.
and basically he just cheers on superheroes, and his superpower is like extremely loud cheering.
You're not talking about Pug, are you?
What?
Pug.
No.
You're not- okay, yeah.
Maybe it does.
No,
start with a P.
Pug's not a kid. He's the bearded man.
I don't know.
That's not what I was looking
No.
for.
What you on
He's
Pornhub over
just
there?
looking at dogs now. Pug is a character in the actual comics that gets saved by Spider-Man.
This guy. No, I know who Pug is. Now that you say that, this is like a character that's directed with She-Hulk. I'm pretty sure.
No idea.
No,
Anyway,
me neither.
dumb kid.
I'll get the name.
Doesn't matter.
Actually,
We don't care.
Yeah.
It's a D-list.
Yeah,
It's a
character.
dumb kid. That's a D-list character.
Yeah, follow up on last episode too. I noticed like, oh my god, man! Like when I was posting the other one, I noticed that everybody is just ripping on She-Hulk for her rant. It's all over TikTok. It's all over anything I
haven't
see.
seen
Like
it.
just
Everywhere.
everybody going in on her having the rant, being like comparing her struggle to Bruce. And
When she's like, I get catcalled in the street.
yeah, and then people are like, yeah, oh, you got a catcall. Well, Bruce lost his best friend and the shit like that.
Somebody-
But it's like, that's not.
That's
not the point. She's not saying I have it harder than you, Bruce. She's saying I can control my anger because I deal with this shit.
Yeah.
You have trouble controlling your anger because of your trauma that comes with it.
You have serious problems.
I saw one today that said it's pretty whatever how she's ranting about being catcalled by men and this and that, and that's why she's like has control of her anger.
Yeah.
And then her screensaver was Captain America's ass.
Yeah.
And they were like, it's the same thing. Like it's literally creepy that she has another man's ass on her screensaver.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, fuck off.
Fucking God, man.
Men over 30.
Yeah, men over 30.
Fucking idiots.
Looking at all of you men over 30.
Yeah, glad we're just under 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are comfortably under
I
30.
can't wait to review Bomb in a couple of years.
Can't wait till I'm old enough to review Bomb.
3 years, me and Garrett are 30, and Cameron's like, look at you old guys.
Yeah. You make me sick.
Did you notice when she's in the... So when she was with Bruce could kind of hear her fourth wall breaking. And then...
In that first episode.
in the first episode when she talks to the camera.
Yeah.
And then when it's the lawyer guy, the second episode, like her boss,
Yeah.
he literally has no idea that she's
Yeah,
talking.
and she's talking about
And
it.
then I liked how when she was all done, and he goes, "What'd you think of all that?" And she has no idea what he said or nothing.
He's like, I'm agnostic.
Yeah.
I like that they just walked past a guy that had a ton of Marvel comics in his office.
I was gonna bring this up. Do you know why that is? Apparently, well, in the comics,
Yeah.
is
For a plug, probably.
no, but it's a
Fourth
thing.
wall breaking.
No, it's not. That's not what it is.
What is it, Garrett?
So in like the She-Hulk comics and stuff, Avengers don't get paid, which they touch on in this.
Yeah.
So they sell their likeness to companies
For the comics?
to sell the comics, and that's what.
So it's VOD from the boys.
Yeah. No, it's
Vosh.
VOD.
bots.
that's
Yeah.
it.
But yeah, so I wonder if they're selling their likeness.
Well, they kind of reference that in Logan as well.
Where they have the X-Men comics.
Yeah,
they
the
do,
X-Men
yeah.
comics. Like, oh, this is like the place that's the sanctuary or whatever, and it's like these are made up.
Yeah. They also it kind of goes back to like with Falcon and the Winter Soldier when Anthony Mackie's trying to get a loan. He's like,
Yeah.
"You got no money, bro."
You ain't got no money.
So he just went and sold all the Avengers stories, and now he has a boat.
Yeah. Can we get a picture? Because you're an Avenger, but I'm not giving you no money.
Yeah.
What an interesting topic to have in the entire thing.
It's
Like, there's that many
a
Avengers.
A subplot in the MCU.
Do they all have jobs?
Yeah, like how...
'Cause they gotta have money.
How does Clint afford that nice farm?
he was an agent of Shield. He was a
Yeah,
government
I think,
agent.
I think
Shield
Shield,
paid good
Shield,
money, though.
I
Shield
would
has
say
pension.
Shield has a pension.
He got an
plan.
RRSP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a
I
401k.
think that's the same thing with Cap too. Cap was on the
Cap was on the
Shield
payroll.
grind.
Yeah.
Same with Black Widow.
Stark
Yeah.
was rich.
Stark was naturally rich. Bruce probably
Bruce
rich
is
with
a
science,
scientist,
bro.
like
Yeah.
a big science guy.
Thor lives in space.
Yeah, Thor
But
doesn't
now
need to
it's
worry
like-
about money.
So that's why Wanda just lived in Bruce's houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Tony's houses.
Compounds.
Anthony Mackie's from the military, though.
Yeah.
He would have,
He'd have a pension.
Yeah,
he would have a military pension. But it probably got paid out when he got
didn't
blipped.
This is a
dishonorably
strange
discharged?
conversation.
But didn't he
This
get...
is weird.
This has gone too far.
Yeah.
I do have one thing about Mackie, though. He probably got dishonorably discharged for joining Cap in Civil War.
Maybe. You still have a pension. They can't take away your pension.
If you get dishonorably discharged, you would.
I'm
We don't
ending
need
it.
to talk about the economics
I'm
of the
It's
Marvel
done.
universe. Oh,
Tune
that
in
was
for
too
next
much.
I
week's
lost
episode.
Okay. Anyway, rewinding back, military. Emil Blonsky.
The man who wanted
Great.
to be Captain America.
My favorite.
I like that they didn't. She-Hulk wasn't allowed to go in as She-Hulk.
I thought that was dumb. I said,
Really?
Did
it show-
She hulks out right in front of him. And he goes, "No, what are you doing? No powers inside. Like, shift back." It's like I can just do it whenever.
Yeah.
Like if I go inside, I could just transform again. Like it's not like what are you gonna do?
They're probably sketchy about it though,
But
because
it's like,
Do you think maybe like there's some kind of prohibitor?
but it's like if they said
snapping.
it's like if they said no guns and I got a gun in my back pocket. I'm like I hold it out and they're like no guns in here and I just put it in my back pocket. They're like oh, okay, no, you're fine.
I like that they told her, be careful for your own well-being, knowing she can turn into the She-Hulk.
Yeah.
That was what fucking movie was that a reference to? It's a horror movie. The fucking whole scene.
Freddy Krueger.
Silence of the Lambs
Yes.
with
Oh,
the whole scene where she's talking to
Oh,
the prison
Hannibal,
guard.
like Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
not
yeah.
approach the patient.
yeah.
That's funny.
I really enjoyed the
back and forth with
the,
Blonsky.
just the flip with him and how he like seeing it from his point of view. You think it's bullshit. I think
there's
there.
some
I
truth.
think
It's
there
my
is.
favorite picture.
I think there is some genuine stuff in there with him saying, like how he thought he was going to be the next Captain America sort of thing because he's going in to fight. What he's told is this monster that is rampaging through towns.
He's given
Through Ireland.
He's given
Yeah.
what he's referring to as super soldier serum to become a super soldier.
Yeah, so like
for America.
Like I think he was a pretty good guy, except for the fact that he was like the antagonist of the movie.
Well, once he got
up
pumped,
until he got the serum.
Yeah.
Once he got the serum, that's when he started going like, "Oh, I'm a
It
fucking,
makes sense too.
I'm a
like,
kill."
He's like, okay, I'm in the military. This guy's destroying a city. Let's
Yeah.
go stop him.
Yeah, I thought it was great, and I liked seeing like I feel like it was genuine sincerity when he was like
I thought he was
almost crying about it when he was talking about how he wanted to be the next Captain America.
never forget that fucking kick.
I love that fucking
That
kick,
fucking
man. Put
boom
him right
to the tree and he gets ragdolled.
Yeah.
The man writes some nice haikus too.
Yeah,
He has a whole book in
You gotta
the show.
think, man. He took that kick and got back up and said, I still want to keep doing
I'm going
this."
again.
I'm going
So, I
again.
mean-
Barkeep another.
That's a Captain America moment, if anything. If he wasn't fighting the Hulk, if that was Cap fighting Abomination, and that same shit happened, you'd be like, "Fuck yeah, Cap."
Now,
But it's
if-
the other way around.
Yeah,
we
but it's the other way around. So we're like, "No, fuck you, get in the tree."
Stay down. Final
I
warning.
now have a moment I really want to see if we get Abomination in the Thunderbolts, which we probably will.
There's no probably.
At some point, him pick up U.S. Agent S.H.I.E.L.D. and go, I'm Captain America now.
The Seven Soulmates.
So 7 soulmate pen pal thing that he was talking about,
Yeah.
gotta be
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts, right?
Unless they're gonna be introduced like
Unless Blonsky's
Yeah.
got
Or
a
it's
family
just
I'm unaware of.
Or it's just a dumb joke.
Yeah,
Because he was like seven soulmates he picked up through the prison pen pal
Yeah.
program.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
everybody calls the Thunderbolts their Suicide Squad, so that might be his shot at the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Because they're all prisoners
And
together.
they have a rumored lineup.
none of them are prisoners. Only
No, but
that's the only thing
Suicide
I would say.
Squad, they're all prisoners together.
But it
so
could
that
be-
could
Yeah.
a shot at it.
Some of them are prisoners.
Who's a prisoner right now?
Probably
Zemo?
Taskmaster.
Zemo's not a prisoner.
In Wakanda, he is.
Yeah.
You think?
Where did it
But
show where
he
he's
was
at?
also in jail at one point.
He was a prisoner. He was a prisoner, and then they took him to Wakandan prison.
No. Did it show where Blonsky's at?
He's
Damage control.
yeah.
Fucking damage control.
He's in damage. He's in damage.
What happened to the raft?
Yeah, I know, eh?
the raft is for good guys.
The raft is for
control-
expensive movies. That's what it is.
wasn't in the budget for.
They didn't
We
have
were
the
gonna
budget
send
for
you
that.
the rap, but it's not in the budget.
No.
We're gonna send you the wrap, but helicopters,
Couldn't do it, yeah.
TV show. We don't have the money.
Yeah, CGI. Anyway, 7 soulmates pen pal program. What's her name? Val?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be like her setting it up like you guys.
You guys chat about your
so.
feelings.
And then when you see the lineup that's going around anyway,
7. So
it's
what we
8.
got?
It's 8 people.
8 people.
Yeah.
So Blonsky,
Oh fuck.
U.S. agent.
I need
Second,
fingers.
Elena.
Blonsky, U.S. agent. Yelena,
Zemo.
Zemo.
Oh fuck. See, I gotta do it all at once. Let me rapid fire
Yeah,
this.
you do them quick. You do them. I'll count.
I got him.
Let me do it off first.
Okay.
Blonsky, U.S. agent, Taskmaster, Ghost, Yelena, Bucky. Did I say Zemo?
No.
Zemo.
You forgot Abomination.
No, I said Blonsky first.
Oh,
Titania.
Titanium.
that's a terrible lineup.
Titania.
That's
I didn't say U.S. agent. I don't think.
You did.
I don't
Anyway.
know. I don't know.
Because this one here is,
It can add up.
yeah.
You what's that one say?
This
Glenn?
one is what is going around saying it's confirmed, but we don't really believe that. Is Zemo, Yelena, Ghost, Taskmaster, Abomination, U.S. Agent, Titania, Winter Soldier.
I don't like Bucky in that, man.
Bucky doesn't work.
He's gonna be like the Rick Flag if
but
I
like-
have to once again compare to Suicide
Yeah,
Squad.
but like even that is.
I don't like it at all.
I don't want Bucky in my Thunderbolts.
He's
man, because-
healing.
and he's
But he might use that to heal with Zemo or try to have to keep.
He
use him to
fucking
keep
hated
Zemo
Zemo where they
alive.
left. When he left off, he literally gave Zemo to the Wakandans and was like,
Isn't Bucky? No, he's not. He's still in New York chilling.
Yeah. I think he was going back to Wakanda.
he was going to Wakanda with Zemo.
Need to
So
rewatch.
maybe
I don't
the
think he
two.
went with them.
I don't know, because he
No, he lets them go and they leave. I'm pretty sure, and then he just.
Because then he
chills.
talks to the old
Yeah.
fella, and
But he says at some point, I think I might go back.
Bucky
Anyway.
does not belong there. He has too much going on.
I just don't. Yeah, like I don't like Bucky for that. If we could get someone else to fill in on that,
Give me like
I'd prefer.
anyone else.
The other thing, I think we spoke. I'm pretty sure we did this
But
when
we
we
do
did the.
have.
That one was bad. When he was halfway through a
I
sentence and
know.
you went, but we have.
I realized, and then I realized.
When we did the Comic-Con episode and the Thunderbolts announcement was made.
Yeah,
it said,
what did we have?
It said half the lineup wasn't even introduced yet. So
Oh yeah.
so that could be a thing too.
Um,
That could be a fake out, or it could be like the Suicide Squad thing where they kill half of them.
I think out of all those, out of everyone that we said, those 8, I think there's 3 of them that I feel don't quite fit. At least not in a way that makes sense yet. I don't think Ghost makes sense for her to be on that. I don't think Taskmaster makes sense to be on that, and I don't think Bucky makes sense to be on that.
I think that
Ghost-
Taskmaster makes more sense than Yelena being on there.
It could be like the manipulative thing, right? Like with Ghost, or did they fix Ghost? Did they do
Ghost
that?
was
Ghost
like
was
she
somewhat.
fixed?
She was somewhat fixed at the end, but she was
wasn't
still on
dying.
the run.
She wasn't dying.
But it could also be like the exact same thing as Suicide Squad, where you do this for us, we'll give you this.
None of these people are in jail.
No, but they could get something like.
I think
They could get some sort of deal.
I think
for it.
Taskmaster's in jail.
No, she's not.
Black Widow fucked off, and General Ross showed up.
No, that she let them
She
go.
was- she
She gave them time to go, and then Black
Did she?
Widow stayed,
Yeah.
so she got in trouble instead of the rest of them.
Okay, yes, and then she got
The
everything.
whole fam
You
took
could
off.
have like the
So
Red,
it's
the Red Guardian.
that's what I
That's
was
a
thinking.
way better
I
pick.
could see Red Guardian going on.
Red Guardian's a way better pick than the Winter
and then
Soldier.
he potentially gets his fight with Captain
Yeah.
America,
He fights Samus.
Oh my god.
or he takes on the former Captain America U.S. agent.
Yeah.
But before I interrupted Jeremy there, what I was gonna say, and sorry about that again, but we also have Captain America 4 happening right before Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
So
Tis.
we don't know we don't know what the villain or anything's gonna be for Thunderbolts. Something can happen between Bucky and Sam over the Shield once again. To lead Bucky to,
That's rehashing something.
You can't have this.
You
I don't
can't
think
rehash
you
it.
can have the same conflict.
or
with
the
that.
villain in Thunderbolts could be somebody Bucky really wants to stop, and he has to team up with people he don't want to be with to stop him.
Rick Flag.
I don't know, man.
Let's
come back.
I think if anything, Bucky's going to be the Rick Flag of,
Yeah.
of that.
Let's come back to She-Hulk because we're only halfway through. We're only to the Thunderbolt line.
Yeah. Everything with Emil I thought was good, and I liked having the whole like. We got the joke about him being a different person than Edward Norton, which I think we were all expecting, but very glad that it actually happened.
I like that joke happened multiple times in that episode.
It
Was it multiple?
Yeah,
He said
Emil
it
makes
multiple-
one, and then Ruffalo makes one.
Yeah.
What does Emil say?
Emil
Yeah,
says
it's
it was
just
so
literally-
it was so long ago. Like
Yeah.
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 He wrote me a nice haiku and
yeah.
everything.
I want to hear the haiku.
Yeah.
Release the haiku.
Yeah, that was I thought that shit was bullshit when he was like, "Yeah, I'm writing haikus for all the people that
he
I've
has a
hurt."
book. It
does
does
have a
show.
Yeah, but I mean, like that feels fake to me.
What?
It made it funny though when Bruce said he wrote me a haiku.
Yeah,
What if Abomination's book was just the fucking mission report, December 13th or whatever it is for
the
For
red
Bucky,
book,
yeah.
the red book for Bucky.
Triggered.
So you don't think he's being sincere?
No.
I think.
And
he's being
if he is, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Abomination's supposed to be like.
well, he's
They're just doing the same thing they did with Hulk, where they fucking nerf him and make him a nice guy. They changed his voice and everything. His voice sucks now.
Ooh.
Abomination.
Abomination? I haven't heard his voice.
We haven't heard his voice.
I did.
You just can't have
Well,
anything.
also, I mean, it's been like they completely changed his look, yeah. But I mean, they
Yeah.
completely changed the Hulk's look too,
was-
and the voice for that.
And the
Well,
actor.
Hulk, yeah, and I don't like that. And I don't think the rest of the world likes the smart Hulk.
I don't mind Smart Hulk.
Do you know that Lou Ferrigno does the voice of Hulk?
No, he's gone after Ragnarok.
Is he?
Yeah, Ragnarok.
Whenever
was
they
a-
got rid of the whenever they
talking
switched
Hulk?
over, like him in the Avengers,
Yeah.
where it's like puny, that's Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I mean. Obviously, the other one is Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
Obviously, Smart Hulk is
No,
Mark
no,
Ruffalo.
like in Ragnarok, it's not him either. Like he does Avengers and Age of Ultron. He's not in Ragnarok.
he doesn't do Ragnarok.
No,
Okay.
because it's like a
he's
No,
Hulk
no, no.
for like a decent amount there.
Jamie.
Yes.
Get to it, Jamie.
See if Lou Ferrigno's in Thor Ragnarok as a voice. It probably is Ruffalo.
It
No,
might be
it's
like a
someone-
Ruffalo, and
it's
he's
someone-
like deepened and
It's
Oh,
someone
yeah.
random.
And now it's just pure Mark Ruffalo doing his thing. But no, I think the Abomination thing is bullshit. And if it's not, and he's just
is it? Oh well, we
Okay, Garrett is 100% correct.
nice, Garrett.
Count it.
Ruffalo did not be used in our. Frigno was not used
In Ragnarok. I fucking
so
knew.
they distorted Ruffalo's voice.
Yeah, okay.
tight.
Yeah.
That makes sense for like
well, I mean, Hulk's
more of a
they're kind
talking
of
thing,
shifting him towards like Smart Hulk
smart
at that
Hulk,
point.
yeah.
But
Until he's not.
I don't know, man.
Until he snaps. He's
I
gonna
hope he
snap.
snaps. I hope he snaps.
well, he's going back to a space planet to
Even-
finish business.
yeah.
Even Mark Ruffalo said, like, I can see, like, him going back to the exact words he used to. It was Berserker Hulk and World War Hulk. That was exactly how he described it.
See, the issue I have with World War Hulk,
The issue I have is World War Hulk.
I'm allowed to
That's how
have.
you sound.
You know what?
Who's talking?
not
Me or
gonna
you?
be good
The issue I have is World War Hulk.
You're being a baby, Jeremy.
Yeah, you're being a child here. We're entitled to our opinions, and
It's
I'm
not going to be good as Love and Thunder.
no. The issue,
I'm calling it right now.
I'm standing
The
on
next
that.
Hulk movie will be better than Thor: Love and Thunder.
The issue I have with it is that the whole storyline for World War Hulk simply doesn't work here.
No, it doesn't. I'll
But-
give you that one.
But like, that's. I mean, look at
Because
look
we
at the
already got a
major
good chunk of it.
look at the major stories that we've done so far in the MCU, and
Planet Hulk.
probably 90% of them don't line up exactly with how they are
Civil
in
War.
the comics.
Civil War definitely
Civil
doesn't.
War is completely
The
different.
Infinity
Even like
Saga
the
was...
Infinity Saga is quite different.
I don't think Civil War is fully different.
No, it is.
It is quite
It's-
different.
The thing that triggers Civil War is, well, the X-Men. First of all.
No, it's the identities. Secret identities is for Civil
Yeah,
War.
but do you know why that becomes a thing? Because of the X-Men. One
Yeah.
of them blows up a school.
Yeah.
So then everybody has to be registered.
And Peter Parker reveals his identity to the
To
world.
the world.
and
There's way more people.
Cap dies.
Cap dies.
Cap does die
What?
on this episode.
Punisher's in it.
Yeah.
Captain America tells Spider-Man that he is the best out
Yeah.
of every superhero. And if I saw that
The
on
best of
screen,
us. Oh my fuck. We'll never get that.
no,
Not from.
Sam Wilson could say it.
Yeah, Sam Wilson can say it.
I don't care.
Oh.
I don't
Yeah,
want it.
so I mean,
Never mind.
like it's completely different, and they didn't have the same
I'd have
building
to,
blocks for it at the time, but they
either-
still went for it.
I'd have to see the adaptation they went for.
It
with
would-
Well, it's the
Before I
same
can-
with Thanos.
It might just fucking be like Hulk's like snaps.
Yeah, like
being,
it,
like-
he might not come back with a reason. He just
He
comes
just
back
fucking
and he
like
he
in like
does.
Age of Ultron, where she does
Yeah.
the thing and he just loses his shit.
Wanda
Yeah.
would murk him though right away.
Maybe Hulk gets, you know, like he my thought, if they do want to go down to this Berserker Hulk thing, I think it'll be like an end credits or final episode thing
Or She-Hulk.
of She-Hulk. The fucking ship comes back and She-Hulk's like, "Oh, Bruce, what's going on?"
And he walks out and he's
And he
fucking
walks off, and it is Hulk. It is not Smart Hulk. It is not Professor Hulk. It's just
Hulk.
pure Hulk.
Hulk.
So one big thing too, with the point of Wanda could murk him easy, Hulk does have a bit of immunity towards magic, like in the comics.
And also, right now, I feel like
She's
she's
alive.
not dead, but
We don't know where she is.
she's
'Cause, like-
MIA, if anything.
Yeah.
in the comics, like if spells are cast and that, Hulk himself they'll affect Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
That's
Not
like the
the
big
Hulk.
thing with the Spider-Man forgetting thing.
Yeah.
Is that Hulk remembered but Bruce forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So
And Hulk, if like as far as reasoning goes behind him just coming back and going rampage, it could be something as simple as Hulk wants to stay Hulk, and the last time, you know, he was doing so well staying as Hulk on Sakaar until Thor and other people he knew
Showed up.
came back and got Bruce back out. So it could be as simple as like, I just want to stay.
And that was like
I
a-
just want to stay as the Hulk, so I'm going to kill everyone he knows.
That was a dramatic transformation too.
Yeah.
Usually it's just like whatever, but this one was like he starts flipping out. What are you up to over there?
I just looked stuff up.
The strobe light going on there.
Scream with
Whenever
strobe.
my computer's the battery gets low, it does this.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm not saying that I don't want it because I do want it. I just want
Yeah.
to see them do it. Like I got to see how they're gonna do it.
It's also like for them to do it now is really.
Everyone he loves pretty much is dead. So
But I mean, that also just be really. It'd be really weird timing for them to go into it right now with Secret Wars coming around the corner, and then we get a World War Hulk before that. Would
Well,
be.
I think we talked about this on another episode of what if like they do this, they do World War Hulk or something like where he's on Sagari, takes back over the planet again, and maybe for the next saga we get like smart evil Hulk, Maestro, something like that.
I honestly, if there is, if the next saga after Secret Wars is gonna have this big bad again, Maestro would be a crazy one to go with.
For those of you that don't know, Maestro was an old Hulk that turns evil.
Yeah, it's smart. It's a smart, but like it is Hulk, but it's a smart Hulk, and he's like a
Evil.
like
rules the world.
kills everyone, and
Lives for a century.
Pretty sure he keeps like Thanos' head on his throne. No, that's what he keeps Thanos on a leash and has like Iron Man's helmet and shit as
he's got like
momentum.
Do you think they leave Ruffalo on the shelf for all the movies though?
He'd probably still be Maestro, like same as he is Smart Hulk now.
They'll have it based off his face. He'll talk.
But you just don't think he's not going to be in anything?
Like Mark Ruffalo himself. I mean, he wasn't in fucking Endgame.
Yeah.
No, I meant Hulk. Sorry.
Oh, you mean like
you're gonna shelf him until
like we do She-Hulk and then he's gone until
after
that. I mean, it's possible.
That's a long shelf time.
We might get the World War or like a Hulk movie in Phase 5.
We could get
in Phase 5.
Well, we have 3.
Phase
we
6.
Phase 6.
Universal doesn't lose the rights until 2025.
No, it's next
2023.
year.
I thought it was
You're thinking of X-Men.
X-Men's 2025.
Yeah,
2023.
so we can get a Hulk movie that's separate from everything that else is going on.
Purely on Sakara.
And it
Ends with a big cliffhanger, and then 7 starts.
It would make sense for them to set it up to if they did get the rights back next year.
Yeah,
because then it's like you can have this story set up, and the issue is that, like you said, you shelf them for a year.
they could do a Phase 5 movie for him,
or
and
even like a fucking.
That's just separate, and he's just out there.
Speaking of what you said, the X-Men, our boy is in the MCU. Our boy Wolverine is confirmed to be lurking around somewhere in the MCU.
A man with claws.
Metal claws and a bar brawl.
Gets in the bar fight.
That is Wolverine through and through.
Yeah.
They may as well have said there's a boy that shoots webs and sticks on walls.
If anybody
may as well said, man says Bub in the bar.
Yeah. Anyway, Wolverine is
in the MCU.
In the MCU.
In the MCU.
Is he in the MCU?
Yeah. So there's that. I doubt anything is ever going to come of that anytime soon.
And this was probably the first time they mentioned the Eternals.
Yeah,
the Eternals came out.
The hand coming out of the water or whatever.
And it said like why is there a giant head in the Pacific Ocean or the Indian Ocean, wherever it is.
And
the Eternals and Wolverine.
We also get a Shang-Chi connection with
Shang-Chi.
with Abomination fighting.
But I feel like everyone's flipping on the internet.
This thing, I hate this.
People are stupid.
But it's
people are unnecessary.
This clearly takes place afterwards, and the footage just came out.
Why are us 4 idiots the ones that have to explain this? We're dumb people. We should this. We get it so very quickly.
I can't wait to see Wong in the next episode explaining why he's fighting Abomination.
Why is it a fucking thing where it's like, oh no, the MCU was in shambles, none of this connects? Like,
it doesn't even make sense.
It actually very well connects. Connects very well.
I'm going to roar when Wong is called as a character witness.
The Book of Ashanti.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The last episode it's called something about magic.
It's something about the Book of Ashanti.
Real magic. No, hold on.
I would like to find out when
Daredevil's coming.
Episode 4.
But I wanna see when this takes place, all the Wong stuff takes place in regards to Doctor Strange, if we could get that.
Like Multiverse of Madness?
Multiverse of Madness. Because if he's referencing the Book of Ashanti,
isn't that destroyed?
That's destroyed in the Multiverse of Madness, and apparently there's only one. Apparently, like, it's like there's every universe has a
Book of Ashanti.
No.
A Darkhold.
Has a Darkhold, but there is only one Book of Ashanti. And he references it, so I wonder if that's like if it's pre-Multiverse of Madness or post, because if he's referencing it post, it doesn't really make sense because it's destroyed to mention it.
But he just says it, though. Like, he doesn't say, like, I'm going to use it. He just name drops it. That'd be like me. Never mind, I'm not going to.
Not going to say it.
Nope.
But I don't know. Like, I almost feels like this could have and should have been a thing before Multiverse of Madness came out. So it's like, oh, they're talking about the Book of Ashanti. And then it's like, and then it comes into play later.
It very well could be, like, take place chronologically beforehand.
Yeah, I mean, it could.
I think it's just also just a one-off joke about Wong not knowing anything about normal world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, and that's probably what they'll treat it
Yeah.
as. But I'm just curious as to whether or not this is
It's
going to
very
be
possible
before or
that it
after.
doesn't even make the final cut.
Yeah.
Also
Yeah,
possible.
It could have been a trailer line.
Episode 8 is called "Is This Not Real Magic?"
So
Doesn't necessarily mean anything, but
Yeah, but I think we're getting Wong next episode is what I feel.
I feel like
Because
You have to next episode. This is where I
you don't
think it
have
fits.
to. The
No,
next,
I think
the
it
next
fits.
episode's the People versus Emil Blonsky,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
Wong is a character witness.
Yeah.
But she also, but I did do the whole trial in one episode.
But you only need Wong for one episode to stand.
Yeah,
But-
he's definitely gonna show up when it says like
next episode.
not next episode, but he's like surrounding the trial with
Yeah.
Blonsky. He's
Yeah.
showing up with that.
But
Yeah.
like, I think next episode makes sense because you end that episode with the cage, him fighting Abomination. I forgot his name for a second. So it only makes sense for her to find out why they were fighting in the next.
Like, how did
episode.
he get out?
I would like to know
Because if
that.
she walks to him and she's like, "How did you get out?" and he says, "A wizard showed up and did this," and
Stop watching clips for the next episodes and spoiling them.
I think that
I don't watch those.
I like.
I don't
that-
know this. This is something I'm guessing.
Oh, I thought you were
No.
saying this is what he says.
No, it's nice that you thought it was official though.
I thought you were like, yeah, that I don't know, a wizard game.
You guys don't know it. Jeremy likes to spoil things on himself big time.
But maybe after he ripped the Hulk, made amends, he goes, "Hey, I have a friend that's gonna take you to an underground fighting cage."
But why?
But why-
I need to
and
know
we're gonna
why. and I
train
need,
you-
Like,
Wong
why
is,
Wong
Wong
did
is
it?
training him
Yeah.
for something.
I need
We're gonna
Wong-
train you to use restraint in your fighting.
I don't
Yeah.
know,
And
man. I
not
don't even.
go berserk.
Wong might just be trying to
No,
clean,
but
clean
Wong,
house.
Wong says the line where he says you keep holding your punches or something like when he's talking to him after post fight, he says something about
Like
his
in
punches.
In
Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi, yeah.
Yeah.
That's he's not using his full strength, but
Yeah.
you got to control your full strength.
I think that's-
probably what he means.
I can't remember the exact line, so I
Yeah.
can't speak on
It's
this.
something about your punches.
Pulling your punches, man.
Oh, yeah, it could be like that. Just that he's anyway. That's irrelevant.
Spider-Man, isn't it?
no.
Pulling your punches just means you're not punching full
Irrelevant.
force. That's
That's
all
what
that
it
means.
is.
And that might be him trying to train him to use his full power.
But
we
why
know
is
what
Wong
he's
doing this?
Yeah,
just-
and why does he have to take him to underground cage fighting?
Because he can't.
Where
Because he can't
else
take
are
him
they
to the
gonna
streets
fight?
of New York.
He could take him to a fucking field in the middle of nowhere. He doesn't have to do it for money.
But he might not. He might fight other people than
Because
Wong.
connectivity.
Because
You
Yeah.
people want them to show up.
Yeah, he might be fighting other people than Wong. We just seen him fight Wong.
You want other characters to show up? Well, that's why.
I do.
So you want a cameos?
It's also the Wong
We'll give you
verse, and we
cameos.
needed Wong in.
Yeah, it is the
movie somehow.
WCU.
No, She-Hulk was in, or Abomination was in She-Hulk before he was in Shang-Chi. They wrote him into Shang-Chi
Yeah.
because he was
Oh.
in She-Hulk.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah. Fair enough. That's a
Was
good
it-
point.
I wonder if that means that Wong was in it as well. So that's how they.
in She-Hulk?
Yeah. Or
Prob-
does he add it later?
Well, you know, it could just be like, how do we get him out? And then fucking be like, we got wizards.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We
We
got
just
wizards.
do this. We
Yeah,
can,
we
open,
have wizards who can do whatever they want.
we can open a sparkly ring light and away they go.
But you think like fucking high tech security place, you'd see fucking.
You
Yeah.
notice if your prisoner, your high security prisoner was missing.
But
Yeah.
it could be like,
I'm sure there's some type of spell that they could cast.
Oh, like a memory wipe spell.
Yeah.
Who would use that?
interesting.
Good episode though.
Yeah.
It
I
was.
I would say I think that's.
The end credits or whatever.
I think that's the I think that's.
Oh yeah, that
that's
was
most
just, it
of
was
the,
her doing chores.
Yeah.
most of the stuff. I feel like most of these fucking end credits are just gonna be. Whatever.
It gives you a cool little laugh at the end.
I think
Yeah.
the fourth one is going to be Daredevil.
No, I don't think he's coming in a post.
No,
Of
he's
episode
the
4?
end of the episode. I feel like.
He's probably end of
He
the
flips
episode,
in
but I
on
don't
his-
think he's gonna be post credits.
Post credits, Foggy preparing for court.
Yeah.
Somebody big apparently shows up next episode too, isn't it?
What if she?
What'd you
yeah,
say?
that's, I think it's gonna be
Jay
Wong.
Stoops. Yeah.
Wong is a big show up. I know he's in the trailer and it ruins
One
it, but
one of the big TikTokers
But yeah,
made a
Jay
thing.
Jay Subes did say that someone that she loves or her
shows
favorite
up in
character
episode 3.
It's Wong.
One of
might be Titania again,
it might just be a shitty D-list superhero.
or it could be actual Abomination.
Yeah.
That's possible too. Because we still haven't had the scene where he hits
Where
his
yeah,
head.
he
Transforms.
transforms
he,
and hits his
he
head.
bonks.
he bonks.
Bonk.
One of the big YouTubers, TikTokers, I mean, sorry, said he watched the first 4 episodes, and he said episode 3 is a big standout, and he said it's like, I don't know if he said the end of the episode or the post credits is one of the things that's going to break the internet, and like everyone's reactions, like the internet's going to be a mess for the next fucking week after, and that type of thing. So
Alrighty.
could be overhyped. We shall see
Could be
next
overhyped, could be
Thursday.
Daredevil.
Good thing I'm off Thursday. Last thoughts. One pick for Wolverine.
For an actor,
Yeah.
Taron Egerton.
Taron.
Darren.
Taron.
And if anyone else, then
If I have to pick anyone else, Scott Eastwood.
Scott Eastwood, Clint's son.
Oh.
Yeah, he'd be a good
If I had to pick someone else, the guy from Letterkenny.
I'll
From
pick. I'll
Letterkenny?
throw.
Jason Kelso.
Yeah.
who the fuck
Yes.
is that?
I'll throw a random one at you. It could be Scott Eastwood.
Daniel
I don't know
Radcliffe.
what he's in. No, although I wouldn't mind.
Who?
I don't like him.
Buddy that plays Boomerang in Suicide Squad, Captain Boomerang.
Jay Courtney. I saw that. I never
Yeah.
thought of that.
That's a good one.
He would be a better
Sabretooth?
Sabretooth.
That's
He'd
fair.
be a much better
He would be,
Sabretooth.
yeah.
That's fair, but he fits the look, is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I never even thought of him. I saw somebody post that and I was like, shit, that would be really good. Who's this fucking dude?
You get him up?
Jared Kelso.
Jared.
And it's Kiso.
Kiso. It is Kiso.
Glenn watches too much of that 70s show.
I do.
Who the fuck is this man?
He's a
Letterkenny.
Canadian actor, filmmaker.
He looks
He's
like
the main guy of Letterkenny, and he
He looks like
makes the show.
he looks like the Walmart version of Henry Cavill.
He's the toughest man in Ontario, according to the TV
Holy
show.
fuck.
I think he could do it. And a Canadian boy.
Anyway, I
yeah,
don't know.
he's the pride of Pictou County.
We shall see about that one. Can't see that
Don't
happening.
you see this man being Wolverine?
Yeah, there's fucking flashbacks to Hugh Jackman
Anyway,
right
so
there.
we good to wrap?
I think we're good to wrap on that. Unless you guys have any other last minute thoughts that you want to add in.
No, sir.
Can't wait
sir.
for Daredevil.
Quite across the board. Daredevil is coming, and he's going to be great.
Yep. All right, do your thing.
All right, thanks again for staying tuned for another episode of Comics and Cold Ones. Like Garrett said before, we have new cups out.
I never
If you're
said that.
Oh, Jeremy, my bad. We have new mugs out. If you're interested in them or our old ones, go over to our Instagram. Also go over to Instagram to see our new content. Go to our TikTok. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, and head over to Spotify and vice versa.
What's our TikTok and Instagram?
At Comics and Cold Ones.
There's an underscore somewhere.
Comics _and _cold ones. This has been another episode with the boys. Crack up a couple cold ones and enjoy.
Nailed that one.
B minus.
Let's go. That was good shit.
Bad.